My name is Rhapsody. Welcome back to Slay the Spire modded. Not a daily mod. Definitely not running that. Okay, so they've inverted. The order of the custom characters is inverted. All right, fine. We'll be going with Beak the Cultist then. On Ascension 1. Because we did the construct last episode. Woo. Random colorless card, 3 potions. It can't be changed the boss relic. That's like immediate suicide on this character. Missions do we have? Golden egg, happy flower, happy to get each of those. I do want to run a certain kind of build. It's not using poke, but it's using similar cards. If I take a rare card, how likely am I to get a good card that I can build around? Because most of the things that I've seen that have been like profoundly powerful have been outside of the rare category. I think I'm going to take the random colorless card. Blind, too weak, sure. That's pretty good for a character who is not particularly great by design, naturally, at defending themselves. Not that I can really do that. This character, by the way, for anyone that missed the last episode, I'm going to give a quick revision, but I'm not going to be individually reading out every single card from this point on. So if there's a card that you don't know what it does, pause, I guess, because I can't just read the cards every single time. So Ceremony is the default win condition in the deck, and each of them is effectively a third of a demon form, right? A point of Ritual is gaining strength at the beginning of your turn. Cool. Got 2. Zero cost cards are also pretty good in Beak deck because obviously playing a zero cost card is a point of HP. Alright. And while we could try and stall out the fight for much longer, never mind. We actually managed to get back to full HP anyway. Cool. Toxic Potion as well as Blood for the Gods Overpower and Tucking Feathers. I don't really know. None of these currently really work with our deck. Like, Tucking Feathers is draw, but the thing is we have, like, because we have the 3 ceremonies in the deck, our energy is not enough to start taking draw cards and actually feasibly use them. Gosh, did I go in the right direction there? I was planning... No, I didn't. I was literally planning the entire other path. Alright. That's lame, but that's okay. We'll take the random loot. I'm going to take the 20%, 50% at taking 20 damage. 20 damage isn't even that bad. Lantern gain energy on the first turn of each combat. That's pretty good. Also got Brace, Negation, and Cursing Blood. Brace is retain, gains 0 block, and it increases by 1 for each skill you play while it's in your hand. So obviously that's ideally in a deck that benefits from retain or benefits from playing a lot of skills. We have neither of those yet, and I can't start picking up a skill deck, especially considering Gremlin Knob is a thing that exists. Then down here we have Windmill. Okay, well, see, this is the build I wanted to do. Windmill, deal 3 damage. Whenever you play a skill this turn, deal 6 damage to a random enemy. And it's 0 energy. Alright, I'm going to take Windmill Brace. It's getting close to the build that I wanted to do, so hard not to be happy about that. Having the Lantern, so I have the possibility of playing 2 Ceremony on the first turn, it's pretty damn good. Windmill, Blind, Defend. Oh. 3 strikes is lethal here, but... Oh, no matter what I do, I'm killing this action. Yeah, the Windmill was going to kill if I used the defensive thing there instead. Sacrificial Dive. If the enemy intends to attack, lose HP equal to half of its total attack damage. It loses 99 strength its turn. Exhaust. Well, who are we fighting this for in terms of elite? Well, we don't really want Sac Dive on any of those. If the enemy intends to attack, I lose HP equal to half of its total attack damage, and it loses 99 strength this turn. Alright, I guess. This effectively has to have been designed to counter the Hyper Beam plus Execute from the second floor boss, I have to imagine. Take the second brace. Okay. Hopefully this shop has what I'm looking for. There's a very, very, very specific card for which I am looking. I'm gonna throw the Toxic Potion here. Just treat that fight effectively as a heal. Insight. At the start of your turn, shuffle an inspiration into your draw pile. The inspiration is an unplayable status card. When drawn, it exhausts and draws 2 more cards. Now, a couple things about Insight. Number one, it's positive draw of 1 whenever you draw an inspiration, right? Because you draw the inspiration, it costs 1 of your draw actions. It exhausts itself and then it draws 2, right? But you have to subtract the card that is doing nothing except for drawing the extra card. So you've got a net benefit of 1. And then if you upgrade it, it becomes innate. So that makes this machine learning, right? Machine learning is 1 energy power. It becomes innate, and it's draw an additional card a turn. In fact, this can be better than machine learning in exclusively a deck that is fewer than 5 cards. Now, obviously, there are different things invoked. Like, for example, Insight has the ability to put the status cards into your deck. Anything that has status synergy is going to benefit from it. Anything that has exhaust synergy is going to benefit from those exhausting, right? So they function in different ways, and they have different like interactable hooks. But I don't think I take it, especially because like energy is our problem. So getting a bunch more draw isn't particularly how I solve that. Bounce back to remove all of the debuffs. I mean, upgrades to be 1 cost. There's no debuffs applied to me this floor, so eh. And Feel My Pain is lose 50% of our current HP to gain 9. I can't really do that either. Funny thing is, I do want skills in this deck, right? Because I picked up the Windmill and I picked up the 2 braces, but I specifically want a certain type of them. Damn it, missed out. All right. There's a specific card exactly here that I wanted to get. The rare colorless cards include the colorless card, or rather the colorless power Awakened One's Ritual, which puts, I think, 6 copies of just a 0 cost draw 1 card skill into your draw pile and your discard pile, which would extremely pump the braces and the Windmill. That's the deck I want to get done. Doesn't look like that one's exactly available at the moment, so I'm thinking probably Trip, maybe Sack Scars. Sack Scars is really good super early. I have to. It's too powerful to not take. It's also slightly synergistic with my deck. Oh no. Woo! Probably should have played the brace there. Yeah, because I'm never gonna play it later. Wow, I've weakened them. I forgot. Weaken is actually a... That's my bad. Of course, weaken wasn't a great idea there. Okay, so next turn, I'm gonna have 5 strength with an expectation of 3 attacks, 11 per. That's a problem. Windmill, I'm thinking like defend, double brace. No, this brace is too much, so we'll strike and then defend brace. Now a draw of 2 strikes is enough. Cool. And I can even sack scars before I do it. Hell yeah. Kill the Gremlin Knob and we get a random relic in negating the next 2 curses we obtain, as well as War Paint upon pickup upgrade 2 random skills. That would be really handy. Sack Scars got upgraded. All right. Hell yeah. Don't we have an elite in literally the next space as well? Yeah, we do. All right, so I have to rest. Hopefully it's log. Oh no, I wouldn't have said anything. I'm not one to tempt fate by hoping for things ever. Whew. I desperately want that ceremony out, but I really cannot afford to play it that turn, especially. Definitely can't afford to play Sack Scars. Windmill, defend, double brace I kind of want to do. Just get absolutely as much defense as I could have gotten there. We've got to have a kill on that 21 by the next time it gets to them. Got only 2 strikes left in the deck. That's a problem, because if I don't kill the sentry... Yeah. I have to kill the frontline sentry this turn as much as I want to kill the midline so that I can prevent their incoming damage, because I can't guarantee that I can kill the frontline in the next round. As it turns out, I could not have. I do want to sack Scars, but I think I have to wait until I get back to it again. Okay. Single blind in the next end. Very dilute deck, though. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. At the very least, I can hold off 2 more turns waiting for sack Scar. Oh, there it is. There we go. All right, get that max HP. Bandana, gain 3 thievery for the first 2 turns of combat. Every single time we hit a target there. Ooh, stick smack. Hang on, I've already made the deck pretty thick. Oh! But including sticks are skills. Hell yeah. All right, we can actually make this a stick smack build as well. Foresight's actually also pretty good, but I'm going to take the stick smack for the damage. Shovel, you can now dig for loot rest sites. Okay. I think if we go for another elite, we're dead, so... We'll rest here and then try and heal off of the rest of these combats. Yes, because healing off of the rest of these combats has turned out to be just an easy thing to do. Okay. Blind you, double defend, stick smack. Now, stick smack adds a stick to my deck, and it is all stick smack cards deal 1 additional combat damage this combat. Return the last stick smack played to your hand. Now, it's worth noting this is not exhaust, so eventually your deck just becomes a bunch of that skill, and you just fish the same thing out of your deck multiple times, and it becomes really cool. Damn, I couldn't play 2 more attacks. Prayer of Safety. Gain 1 intangibility, gain 5 block, lose 4 dexterity. So it's basically, that's got to be the final one that you play, right? Unless you're playing it every single turn. In which case, sure, it's 1 intangibility every single turn. But the thing is, it will invalidate these braces, like, extremely quickly. Heal 1 HP. Now, this is a synergy that exists in the game. Heal 1 HP and draw 1 card for each card in your exhaust pile. So if we had an exhaust pile significantly stacked, as we might after, for example... as we might have after a inspiration, this becomes really good. I'm going to take the Hunter's Essence here. We're going to need to find some way to start triggering it, but I have some high hopes. Unfortunately, have to take some damage here. Don't really have enough defense. Line the back line. Stick for a return. I guess we smack defend. Sure, I'll also brace that turn. Gets me another exhausted card in my discard pile. So what, you've got 20 total. I can kill the backliner and defend, that's good enough. And if it's not, it'll have to be. Windmill, sack scars. Got him. Woo! Hunter's Spirit. The next skill is played twice. Gain dex equal to its cost. That's pretty good. We've also got Survival Instinct. Can only be played if you haven't played any other cards this turn. But gain Intangibility and become Entangled. Entangled meaning that I can only play skills. So I won't be able to play, for instance, Windmill beforehand. But I would be able to play the sticks. That's interesting. Upgrades to 1 cost, right? Yeah, but Hunter's Spirit is the ability to play him twice. Gain dex equal to its cost or twice its cost. Okay. But the thing is, the things that we duplicate oftentimes aren't expensive. But being able to play the effect twice, this is 3 skills, right? You play this, and then the next skills play twice, so you're playing 3 total. Machine Spirit is the ability to play a bunch of powers multiple times. Playing powers multiple times. Well, never mind. Stick Smack, obviously. I had a whole plan of what I was going to say there. Woo! Meat on the bone. If your HP is at or below 50% at the end of the combat, heal for 12 HP. Not bad. Let's quickly make sure that I haven't got Flux running, which I have a feeling I do, and I do. Okay, cool. Good work, me. You're bad at that. Hunter Spirit upgrade. No. Huntress Essence upgrade. Yeah, it becomes 3 and 3. That's actually pretty significant. It's literally 3 times more effective, right? Okay. An upgraded stick, though. Alright, I'm gonna go more aggressive. We definitely need to draw in the first round because we've got Hunter's Spirit and like nothing we want to use it with. That was lame. Here's the incoming 32. Thankfully, we've got Stick Smack. Well, at the very least, we had Weaken that turn because that wasn't going to go well. All right, return the last played Stick Smack. That's going to be the pre-upgraded one. Nice. Whew. The braces start working out, and as you can see, the braces are going to start getting pumped up by this, by the sticks. Defend, Stick Smack, stick again, Stick Smack. Happy to take 9 damage that turn. Okay, we'll return Stick Smack. We'll return another Stick Smack. I can play both of these braces right now is the thing. Both of the braces and a Stick Smack seems like a good idea. Okay. Oh wow, we have sticks here for some reason. I'm gonna Huntress Spirit that stick. Oh, it does get back 2 different sticks as well. Oh, this is now just a Hunter Spirit and stick deck, effectively. It's wild as hell. I like it. Yeah, we're killing next turn. It's fine. Literally, it's just stick and then Stick Smack. We'll sack scars before we do it. That extra max HP. Nothing here I want. Pick up Molting. No, it's not going to be part of this party. Poke isn't going to be part of the party. Dig Deeper might be. Barbed Wire might be. Trade-off might be. Molting might be. Okay, cool. Shadow Fade. Woo! Gain 5 intangible with a 2. And it upgrades to gain 5 intangible with a 1. I think... Oh my god, we have the ability to double play it. Yeah. We're definitely taking that. Oh, whoa! Snecko Heart! That could make the ceremonies cost less. It could make the Huntress Essence cost less, and it could make Shadow Fade cost less. We've also got the Flawless Sticks from Beat the Cultist. At the start of each combat, exhaust all depleted cards. and stopwatch. Well, we're going to be stopwatch being from Hubris. Right click during combat to activate, lose 1 charge at the start of your at the end of your turn, immediately start another turn, energy and block are maintained between the turns, and you also refresh them. Start with 6 charges, and it's only usable once per combat. That's the most important part of the text there. Make sure you know it. Snecko Heart. Start each combat confused. Confusion can never increase more card by the cost of more than 1. First card you draw each turn is always cost 0. Now, we have a bunch of cost 0s in this deck, but we also have a bunch of cost 2s and cost 3s and cost 4s. We will have cost 4s. Never mind. We'll take the Snecko Eye. You'll see. You'll see. Either I just screwed myself or you'll see. Okay. There's a line with a bunch of midline rests. That's what I want. Wow. Well, we got screwed on this one. We're not going to want to play Shadow Fade in this combat, obviously. Avoid it. Huntress Spirit on the lines. Oh, we're gonna start healing up at the end of the combat, hopefully from the meat on the bone. Woo! Wowzers. Alright. Defend. We'll stick to return this. Another defend. Alright, we're below half HP now. That's good. Yeah, let's play out a bunch of skills. And we're super close to kill. Alright. How many cards can I play? Hey, there we go. Alright, Explosive Potion as well as the Ritual of Body. Gain 1 plated armor at the start of each turn, lose 1 ritual. Now the problem is, think of how many turns are in a normal combat. The upgrade is 2 plated armor, by the way. Think of how many turns are in a normal combat. Like a normal combat? Fewer than 7 at the very most. So usually like 4 or 5 around there. For that, you would need this in play on turn 1 for it to be at all really useful. In a boss fight, sure, this builds over time. But usually the problem with the beat is that you build over time. So you need initial, immediate, upfront ability to block. I guess you could run like a deck between Ritual of Body and Roost. Probably would work. Dig Deep's the ability to heal for a pretty good amount. The thing is, I don't prioritize those ceremonies. Okay. Well, we do have the Liquid Thorns, just in case. Alright. I'm gonna Liquid Thorns, I'm gonna Ceremony, I'm gonna Huntress Spirit the Hunter's Essence here. Which was misclicked, by the way. I am actually going to reload that one because I was thinking the entire time, don't click the Hunter's Essence, don't click the Hunter's Essence, don't click the Hunter's Essence. And I thought about it so much that I clicked it. So it's Ceremony, Hunters, and then we'll sack. I'll also get the Liquid Bronze and throw out that explosion. So I'm going to end this fight below half HP. But we should be able to heal because the debuff... Actually, I don't even know how that works. That's going to be interesting. Yikes. Yeah, no, it was blocked. Okay. Ooh, that's a problem. I don't really want any of these. Yikes. Okay. Ceremony, stick smack defends. Obviously don't brace after that. Why would I? Shadow Fade. I think now we play our first Shadow Fade. No, I don't care about preventing 1 damage. So you get 5 turns of intangibility. Damn. That's just a lot of turns of intangibility, friends. I'm gonna Hunter Spirit this stick. Bring back 2 different sticks. Stick again, bringing back the upgraded one. Right. A bunch of sticks in that draw pile. We should have lethal already. Windmill, stick, stick, smack, smack. Hell yeah! Right. Oh damn, Hunter's Essence is about to go off. Alright, fine. That's as much healing as I could have gotten there. Get the Swift Potion as well as... No? Well, lose 3 strength in order to gain 1 artifact. What do I use artifact for, right? To prevent the debuff of you cannot heal yourself for 3 turns? That's the only thing in my deck that currently utilizes it. It's a bit difficult to take it when that's the only thing that's utilizing it. Finesse is just another skill that we get to play, right? I'm also actually going to take this explosive potion. No, I'm going to take Windmill. I'm holding out hope that we get what I want later on. Whoa! Map Scout. He seems to know how to avoid certain threats and is willing to share his knowledge for a bit of gold anyway. I can't... Well, I can ignore you, but obviously I'm going to challenge fate. You will encounter something terrifying in the next act. Let's go. Are you sure? They become uncharacteristically silent for a moment, wide grin spreading across their face. Now, I know that I'm going to die, but this lets us show a new thing. So yeah, I'm certain. Man bursts into wild laughter before handing you a faded and bloody map with a location marked on it. You know not what you'll face, but you hope to find out soon. A lot of this stuff needs... Well, not much of this stuff actually does need to be upgraded. We need to upgrade, obviously, the other Stick Smack and Shadow Fade. We need it to only wither by 1 so that... Well, it's only playable if it's going to defend me for more than 2. Or 2 or more, rather. Yeah, we're already confused. It's fine. Solid, solid. 1 more turn of intangibility. Alright, I'm gonna play Sack Scars there, because Sack Scars is lose 6 HP, but since we were intangible, we didn't lose 6. These braces are starting to get not bad. Starting to become reasonable. Alright, we'll play our first there. And yeah, with that many Stick Smacks, we're definitely good. Alright. Lynch pre-upgraded. 12 block. Well, how much does that mean to us? It means a lot when we don't have Shadow Fade, but when we have Shadow Fade, I don't know if it means anything. Bottled Flurry. Upon pickup, choose a card. You retain that card at the end of your turn. If it would exhaust you to being ethereal, is discarded instead. Obviously, we put that on Shadow Fade, so we can decide what turn to use Shadow Fade on. Empowering Shard. For each act you climb, gain 1 strength at the start of each combat. I really want to go for the elite to the left, so that I have more money for the shop, or the ability to duck over and go for another elite. And I'm doing it. I will be using Strength Potion, probably the Draw Potion as well here at the very start. Alright. 1 target down. Cool. Sack Scars basically can't be played unless we're already about to win. Thankfully, we're not being attacked this turn. That's excellent. Hey! Even managed to kill him that turn. And we get to keep the Shadow Fade. Although, unfortunately, its cost does not change back. Well, how much damage do I want to take this turn? Kind of none, actually. Got our second ritual out, which is nice. Although the sticks are going to grow much faster than the rituals. Waste as little damage as possible there. Right. The ability to retain this Shadow Fade is pretty wild. Let's say that much. Double up on the stick smack. Oh, I only had one to pull out. But of course. But of course. Mm-hmm. Stick back a smack. Oh. Well, obviously what I should have done there is braced. Oops. Sorry, Shadow Faded. Whoops. So bad. Surprisingly little damage taken, despite. Alright. Maybe I actually accidentally did the correct thing by not going for that, though. Maybe. Alright, we will take here Bottled Soul. Upon pickup, choose an exhaust card. Whenever you play that card, it no longer exhausts. Well, does it stay in your hands? What do I want to put this on? Like, do I just put it on a brace? I guess I just put it on a brace. Because I can't put it on sack scars. Well, I mean, if I was able to stall out a fight long enough, I would actually just be able to intangibility, and then sack scar, but that's like an infinite kind of combo. Ooh. Removing all of those strikes in order to get bites. Now, we do lose 30% of our max HP, but they'll heal us. And they're more damage. Sure, let's do that. I actually do want to reverse Withering on our Shadow Fade, yeah. That should hopefully keep us alive until the Nightmare's dead. Nice. Yeah, accomplished nothing. I probably should have just played the Hunter's Essence there to get it out of my hand. That's my bad. Unfortunately, it's super important that we play Stick Smack because that's our scaling element. Or it's the scaling element in this deck that actually scales fast enough to be useful. Bring it back. Hell yeah. Stick smack, smack. Stick smack, stick. Hell yeah. Could have gotten a little more damage out there if I played the second stick before I played the other stick smack. These are starting to confuse me. Alright, I'll play the Hunter's Essence just to get out of their hand. Cop the damage. Alright, so two stick smacks next turn is enough. But also, I could just windmill, stick. We've killed Nightmare, but I don't want Endless, so I'm just not going to unlock that. Art of War, if you don't play any attacks during your turn, gain an additional energy next turn. I can't go for another windmill. Daydream is the ability to put a bunch of inspiration in your deck, and that was the reason that I initially took the Hunter Spirit, for the possibility of using Daydream to put 4 inspiration in the deck per, and then using Huntress as a draw 4, heal for 12. Actually, isn't it? Hang on. Yeah, draw 3 cards for each card in your exhaust pile. So it'd be draw 4, heal for 12. Well, no, draw 12, heal for 12. Which is pretty wild when we have 0-cost cards like the Windmill, like the Finesse, like the Blind, like the other Windmill. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take the Daydream, specifically for that reason. Let's go. Also, extra draw is actually really good in a deck that has confusion, because every single time you draw another card, that's a higher chance of getting to your next usable. Right, the more cards you have in hand, the more you would expect to cost enough or a lower enough amount for you to be able to cast. That's effectively what I'm saying. Cool. Alright. I may actually be able to win against whatever I just summoned on the next floor, courtesy exclusively. Hey, it didn't exhaust. Cool. I may be able to win the next floor, courtesy exclusively of... Can't remember it. Never mind. I forgot. Oh, the invulnerability, of course. I wonder if the brace that I shuffle back into the deck comes out with its full amount. That'd be interesting. Like, does it come out with what it previously had stored? Hunter's Spirit. Your next skill is played twice. I had to pay for it both times. Oh, that's not great. Aw. Alright, we'll fake out Murmuring and feel my pain. No. Well, Murmuring's at the start of your turn. It costs one less this turn. Draw something back into your hand. Sure. Maddening is like a little draw per turn, basically. Oh, you cannot exit the reverse weathering screen. That's actually something that's a little annoying. All right, I wasn't gonna actually reverse the withering there, but I can't exit that screen, so sure. It may turn out to have been the correct action anyway. By the way, this is the Musket Hawk. They're piercing rounds. 50% of their attack damage passes through block. Well, 50% of nothing. Let me just get my calculator out here. Nothing. Carry them nothing. Ceremony, ceremony. Stick smack. It's now just whether or not I play brace. Can't do it. Well, windmill, stick smack. Then I'm gonna Huntress the double stick. Get those sticks back. Stick smack, sticks back. Oh, obviously should have played the windmill before I played any of those. And brace looks like it did come back with its previous amount of block on it as well. That's pretty good. We need to upgrade that brace as quickly as possible. It's about to become like a really, really, really nice block that retains as well. I know, as well. Oh, 50 damage this turn. Well, I'm gonna just Shadow Fade that. I actually almost certainly had lethal. No, I was just short. Cool. Good thing I didn't do it then. Hell yeah. Unfortunately, I do take damage this turn, so I'm no longer perfecting the boss. Thankfully, it doesn't look like that matters. That'll get it done. Hell yeah. Sacrifice Dark Tribute, Dark Pacts. Dark Pact upgrades to 6. Shuffle a Regret into your draw pile, so that's the curse that deals damage for every other card in your hand. Actually, every card in your hand, including itself. We've got Dark Tribute for heal all, gain 3 poison with a -2. So every time you play this, you gain more poison. And Sacrifice. This one, I don't... I understand. We'll talk about it in just a sec. Okay, deal 18 damage, then heal the enemy for 18 HP. Gain 0 strength. When this kills an enemy, permanently increase the strength gain that this gives you by 1. Now, the reason that I don't understand this card is because obviously if it deals 18 and it kills them, it can't heal them for the 18. That's the whole point, right? It can only be used as a finisher if you want to actually increment its own power. But at some point, this needs to be a thing that you want to play not as a finisher so that you can gain the strength, right? So that it's worth gaining the strength. So what is the price of, what is a fair price for the strength that you would gain? Because 2 energy, how much strength do you have to gain for 2 energy to be good? Remember, it only happens once per combat. So think, what would, like, double upgraded in flame would be 6. Yeah. No, I can totally see this as, I can totally see its position. It's just like, I feel like you got to get it real early. And for a rare card to pick it up real early can be, well, rare. Terra got a horse. Horse spelt with a C. Okay. It's from Hubris, gain energy at the start of each turn, raise your ascension level by 5. So it would just be normal enemies, elites, and bosses are deadlier, as well as we heal less after boss battles. I do want the extra energy a lot, but I think I actually go for the RNG, which is randomly run into a knob, gain 2 energy a turn. That's right, 2 energy a turn. Oh, that Guardian looks, that's a Guardian. This is the 3rd floor? That's a Guardian. Okay, game. Interested in seeing what you're doing. Stick smack. Hell yeah, if we could just play out our whole hand every single turn, we'll be pretty well off. Shadow Fade. Obviously essential on that turn, glad it turned up. Well, maddeningly murmur. There we go. It's going to defend, get the sack scars out, and that's going to give us some extra cards destroyed. So the Huntress is going to draw extra cards for us. Nice. I've got to get them all down to like a similar-ish low amount of HP. If I want to extremely overdraw, I can Hunters the Daydream. But it's probably going to be way better for me to Windsmill, then I played both sticks max in the early game, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Huntress the stick. Bring back both sticks. And we'll play that brace. Cool. So now I basically just need to kill this Darkening in the next turn. With this much energy and that many sticks in the deck, I think we're good. Especially considering how much we draw. So stick. Smack. Stick. Take the other stick as well. Smack. Smack. And we'll bite for good measure. Tweet. The ability to apply 2 vulnerability. We have no vulnerability application in the deck yet. We do have a fear potion for the possibility of that, though. Use 1 HP for all strength. No, that's not for this kind of deck. I mean, with the amount of draw that we can eke out of... No, but if it's ever 1 cost, Tweet is never worth it. There's the Awakened One's Ritual, and we're literally just short of being able to buy it. I'm not mad. I'm just furious. Like, literally the whole deck was built around the possibility of getting this. And now we don't have the ability to use it. Alright. I don't know how much we're actually going to have to sell here. So I'm going to take for sale. I'm going to try and sell enough trinkets in order to take the Awakened One's Ritual. Okay. So we'll sell Art of War because we play an attack every turn at least. We'll sell the Snecko Heart. I actually probably could sell at this point. It's making things more expensive for me than it's making them cheap. We'll sell Snecko Heart. We also can sell the Shovel and Bandana. Bandana's never going to give me more than the 38 I'm about to sell it for, I feel. Warpaint has already upgraded the skills it's going to upgrade, so we'll take that as well. If we don't intend on picking up any curses, we can get rid of Omamori. We're definitely taking the Awakened One's Ritual. That's all I can tell you. We're definitely taking that. I would also like to be able to remove a card. So meat on the bone for removal. Yeah. That seems good to me. Huntress Essence still feels out of place. I'm going to take it out of the deck. All right, I'm going to take a smooth line to the end line because I want to insert Bottled Soul. Is there anything I would want to rebottle it into? No. Cool. I'm happy for Bottled Soul to be on Wither. All right, I'm going to Huntress the Sack Scars here. The entire point just being I want more max HP because of what might happen in the final combat. I don't prioritize healing here because I can't heal. Awakened One's Ritual, perfect. Woo! Hope I didn't just kill myself at the start of this combat here. Apparently, I almost did. Definitely shouldn't double that sack scar. Not gonna be taking any of that. Gonna have to rest in the next phase as much as I wanted to reverse Withering. Actually, you know what? No, literally, I need to reverse Withering. Otherwise, the Shadow Fade's unplayable. Well, not unplayable, but close to unplayable. It's unplayable colloquially rather than literally. Damn. All right, we will... Ceremony, bite, obviously. Awakened one. And... yeah, we're about to bleed out. Literally, I was just trying to get to Shadow Fade the entire time. That double play of the Awakened One's Ritual was exactly what killed me. The problem that I had there, ultimately, was I was trying to prepare for this final boss. And in doing so, ended up killing myself early. I'm really sad about how that went, because I really wanted to see what that final boss was, and I think if I had 5 turns of intangibility, 4 turns of intangibility, 3 turns of intangibility, 2 turns and 1 turn from stacking the Wither effect, that I would have been able to go through the entire thing. I think I have seen a screenshot of who they are, but I don't want to spoil that yet for the possibility that it exists in the next episode. Until then, my name's been Rhapsody, the name of the game has been Slay the Spire. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.